The Stand Your Ground Law is a self-defense legal doctrine that allows individuals to use force, including deadly force, to protect themselves without any obligation to retreat when they believe they are facing an imminent threat of death or serious bodily harm. This principle represents a significant expansion of traditional self-defense rights as it removes the duty to retreat that once required people to avoid confrontation if safely possible. The roots of Stand Your Ground laws trace back to the Castle Doctrine, which states that individuals have the right to defend themselves with reasonable force when threatened inside their own home. The Stand Your Ground law extends that right beyond one's residence to any place where a person has a lawful right to be. Essentially, it empowers individuals to meet force with force in public areas, provided their actions are based on a reasonable perception of danger. Supporters of Stand Your Ground laws argue that they are necessary to protect innocent people from violent attackers. They believe that citizens should not be legally required to retreat when confronted by criminals, and that individuals have the fundamental right to defend themselves, their loved ones, and their property. Proponents also assert that these laws deter crime because potential offenders know that victims are legally empowered to fight back. However, critics argue that Stand Your Ground laws can encourage unnecessary violence and lead to tragic outcomes, especially in situations where misunderstandings escalate quickly. Some studies suggest that these laws have not significantly reduced crime rates, but may have increased firearm-related deaths. Critics also express concern that the law can be applied inconsistently, with racial and social biases sometimes influencing outcomes in court. As of 2025, more than 30 U.S. states have enacted some form of Stand Your Ground law or legal precedent. States with explicit Stand Your Ground statutes include Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Florida, one of the first and most well-known, passed in 2005, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nevada, New Hampshire, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, limited application, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, West Virginia, Wyoming. Additionally, several other states have case law or judicial rulings that provide similar protections, even if not explicitly codified in legislation. In contrast, states like California, New York, Massachusetts, and New Jersey still maintain a duty to retreat principle, meaning a person must attempt to avoid using deadly force if it is safe to do so. In conclusion, the Stand Your Ground law represents a significant shift in American self-defense philosophy. While it empowers law-abiding citizens to protect themselves without fear of prosecution, it also raises complex ethical and legal questions about how force should be used in public confrontations. Understanding the specifics of this law and how it varies from state to state is essential for anyone who wishes to responsibly exercise their right to self-defense.